Hello, my name is RICHYBABESS, and today I'm here with DarkJoe31 to answer the Q&A questions that were left. Would you like to say hello?
Hello.
Taking it very literally. Okay.
Yes.
So I think we're going to start off with your questions, aren't we? The ones that
Yeah, because I've only got about 20 because I'm not as popular as Richie.
Oh.
And
Do you want to read yours, or should I?
What should we do?
You say this as if it's some huge question. It's this. Okay, I'll just start.
Wait, what? Wait, what's happening? Are you reading my questions or am I reading
Okay,
my questions?
I'll read them then.
Okay. RICHYBABESS the host. Right.
If you like to do that over there with pie and peach cobbler over there, then why you hate to do that over here for there with that person over there?
Because I can.
Yeah,
What about you?
Let's go with that. I'll just reiterate what Joe said.
I'll read a couple as well. This one. Alex D PS3 says, "Who's your favourite YouTuber apart from me, of course?"
For me,
who's your favourite YouTuber, Richie?
For me, it's probably possibly Card Games for the Win with Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged.
Yeah, I used to watch that ages ago. I'd have to say, well, my all-time, the person who I've probably been watching the longest is probably JX23, but I don't really watch him that often anymore. If I have to go with a non-COD one, I'd probably say Smosh.
I think they used to be quite funny, but I think they've kind of declined recently. It's become more just like, oh, hey, look at this, boobies.
Yeah, I know what you mean, but
Seems to have become more childish.
Yeah.
I don't know how much of that is them becoming childish or me growing up.
Yeah, or
though
just,
I'm still a child inside, so.
Or probably an increase in their younger audience. So I'd have to go. Yeah, Smosh probably is my favorite YouTuber. I don't know. I mean, I still watch their videos now, so I guess you could say they are. I do enjoy them. And who's your favorite commentator?
I don't know really. I really have no idea.
I don't really watch that much commentaries anymore. I get a bit bored of them, but
quite like Trump. He's very relaxed, very easy to listen to.
Yeah, let's just go with Smosh for me, and then JX23 for the the COD one, I guess.
King Baldy 100 asks, "Do you wear glasses?"
No, I don't. However, I did.
Neither do I. I wear sunglasses sometimes. Does that count?
Well, I wore them when I was in year 1. So for the Americans, what grade is that? Is that like grade 2 or something?
I don't know, but year 1. This is year 14. If it were a year, so that's 13 years ago from being 18/19. So.
Well, I would have been.
It would
like
be 5 or 6.
Yeah.
It'd be 5 or 6 at that stage.
Yeah, when I'm 5 or 6, that's easier. So I remember I just had to wear them in school to read books and stuff. And then, I don't anymore. So yeah.
Don't read books anymore.
Well, that as well.
Fuck books.
I hate them so much, honestly.
I don't mind books. I just don't really have any.
When you get to stage when
books that I have a drive to read.
When you have to read them for a GCSE, then they become boring.
Yeah, although we did Of Mice and Men for GCSE, and I actually quite liked that book.
Yeah, I like
It
the
wasn't
book.
particularly long as well, so reading it multiple times wasn't as much of an issue.
I like the stories of some books. I just won't read them when I could watch the film.
Although what I found annoying about English is that my teacher, anything that she'd always ask me about, everything. It's like, what do you think, Richard? I don't want to do this. Especially with, like, translating the Romeo and Juliet script as well, like, into modern day English.
Yeah.
He'd constantly ask me, I'm just like, I don't want to contribute. Fuck off.
Okay, next one, right? Scory 22, are you black? Lol.
Only in the pants.
Well,
What?
I'm wearing black boxers, I'll give you that, but...
I'm pretty sure neither of us are black. I mean, I've never actually seen a picture of Joe, but...
No.
It doesn't sound...
You never will.
Someday.
No, I'm not black. I don't think I sound black.
I think a few people have thought I was black, but it's not a...
But you know when you're black because you have a black voice. You can just tell.
There is a slight difference in the voice box of a black person. You can generally tell. It seems like there's almost like an accent.
Yeah, kind of.
It's kind of like a London-y accent, but not quite. It's kind of like, wow.
Yeah. Anyway, next
that was a really bad impression, but never mind.
Cardog TV. Would you hit someone on the head for $69?
Fuck yeah. I just hit it very lightly. I don't really have the drive to hit people on the head, but I just kind of tap someone on the head. Oh.
Yeah. I'll do that.
You could always just go, hey, I'll give you $5 if you let me just bonk you on the head. And then be like, sure.
Then you get 69.
It's pretty easy. Project Skrillex NL? What's NL?
I don't know.
Northern something, probably. Northern Lithuania, I'm going to go with.
I don't.
What do you think about Yoti Slayer? I think he's cool.
I haven't really spoken to him, so I don't really think much about him.
He's quite a funny guy.
Yeah. I don't really watch his videos either, so I can't really say much about him, except yeah. Yeah. That's just it.
Okay. Titamatable?
Original question.
Titamatable asked, could you give me relationship advice? Nah, I'm just fucking with you. What would you like to know? What I'd like to know is how big your dick is. I know, it's an original question. Joe, would you like to start?
25 inches.
Yeah, I can confirm this. It wrecks your insides. What? No, what? Wait, we're not recording yet, right?
Oh, God.
Just edit that bit out. I definitely won't forget.
Yeah.
I just have the tiny 7.5 on my side.
No. See, like, when I said mine before in that spout chat, they were like, not believing me, were they?
They were just taking the piss.
Even though
6.5 isn't even like some ridiculous amount. It's just.
I know.
The average is like 5.8 or something.
Oh yeah, I don't know. Or 5.9. I don't know.
We're actually.
Yeah, 6.5.
Actually, some of my friends looking up like average penis sizes and stuff. And like there was like a preference chart thing where women prefer it to be in, and like the preference was between 7 and 8 inches, which I'm like, oh, that's good. And that's where I am. And then the girth one as well. Thing is, it's a lot more difficult to measure your girth than your length.
Well,
there was kind of like just like had like a little curly ruler, like with my where my hand, like where my finger usually comes to on my thumb. I was kind of doing that, and it was very rough.
Wow. Apparently the vagina can only hold like a 7.2 inch one or something.
I would imagine somewhere between 7 and 8 is where you hit the back.
Yeah.
I don't really know.
It just came up when I
feels, so I don't know whether that would be painful or not. Whether it would be a detriment to hit the back.
I don't know. Yeah, but you just have to not put it in like full, like. Would you? I don't know.
Though I'd imagine that'd be very difficult if the woman was on top.
Yeah. Anyway, next question. Do you think you could get to round 30 on Call of Duty Black Ops zombie maps in one day, on the day before Black Ops 2 comes out?
Fuck no.
I'm sure I could, but whether I will is yet to be discussed.
Thing is, 24 hours. How many maps are there? There's Kino, 5...
Well, you didn't say all the... Oh, on all the maps,
yeah.
Right. Oh, I thought you said one.
Kino, 5, Ascension, Shangri-La, Call of the Dead, Moon, and then the 4 old maps. That's 10 maps.
Yeah, and it takes about 2 hours to get to 30, I think. Kind of about that.
Yeah, somewhere around there. So that's 20 hours of no failures.
Yeah. So, no.
No way.
I probably couldn't.
Okay. XX19 Kelvin 96 XX.
Oh god.
Amazingly original name, by the way. So amazing. Have you ever tried to give yourself a blowjob? I have bent over to see whether I could reach, and managed to get my tongue alongside the tip, but it would have certainly not been worth it to try and do anything that way. The pain of my back would be far more of a detriment than the pleasure of my tongue.
I'm not very flexible, so no.
I know Jack can.
Can he?
Yeah.
Has he, though?
Yeah. He actually has. And he put his back out doing it once.
Oh. Anyway.
Same person again asks, do you like trains? I'm kind of apathetic about them, to be honest. Not a massive fan of trains. I know that a certain person by the name of Tom likes trains.
And I don't really have an opinion on trains, to be honest. I've only been on one of them once, I think, or twice. I generally just don't use trains.
Except in zombies.
Yes.
Is that what he's talking about? No, I would imagine.
Because it just seems like a troll question.
Have you seen ASDF movie?
No, I don't.
Oh, what's the reference to that? It's I like trains, and then train comes along and smashes. Okay, Captain Carrot asks, have you ever had sex? And
no.
I'm pretty sure this is a no for both of us.
Unless
I've at some point become ridiculously drunk or drugged or something and just not remembered. But I don't lose my memory when I drink, and I don't do drugs, so...
Yeah. Well, I have not yet.
What's the most awkward erection you've had in public?
This is the hard one. I get it.
Hard. Lol. That's
trying to think.
Probably going to be just in school, just being called up to do something on the board, and just kind of no.
Well, I always strangely seem to get them at the end of an exam. As we're about to get up, so I have to try and
exam was what get you going. I
have to try and think about something else to get it off my mind.
Check that exam. Oh, check it again. Oh.
I don't know. They come up randomly sometimes.
There hasn't been any situation ridiculously awkward.
No, I don't think so. Apart from when your mum pulled you with your things down.
Well, except that I didn't have an erection then. My mum pulled my trousers down. No, she didn't. My friend pulled my trousers down. My mum was next to me.
Well, why would he do that?
Because he'd been drinking. This was after basically after my 18th birthday party. Mm-hmm. Which had been
this was ages ago.
Yeah, my 18th. It was back in June. This was was after my 18th birthday party. Everyone had been drinking. It was like just basically a party at my house, drinking, music, etc. And like people were staying over, like sleeping kind of on the floor, settee, etc. And I was standing at the doorway to the living room where everyone was sleeping, and my friend decides to come up behind me and just pull my pants down, and just flopping out everywhere. And my mum was standing directly to the left of me.
What was her reaction?
I don't think she saw, because I was facing the other way. So she kind of just looked stunned and kept walking. And she kind of didn't want to make it any more awkward than it already was. Luckily, because I'd been drinking, it was less awkward than it would have been otherwise.
Right, next question. Also from Oggy, favourite video you have put up and why? You can start this one off, Richie.
It'll probably be either one of my custom map reviews or the part 2 of my Nuzlocke. Largely just because of the little tribute thing at the end for Laura the Butterfree.
I'd have to say either I don't know, I like a lot of my
montages.
My custom map strategy things. Like I like
I thought Avenge would be yours.
Yeah, maybe, but that's one. Either that, or I'd say maybe my Minecraft map thingy and strategy. Because I don't know, I really like that one.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, I'd say probably my community montage, because that got the best response, I guess, and it helped me to progress, which I'll get onto in the next couple of questions.
Okay, same person again, ZOGEX. Favorite zombie map, custom one and an official one. For me, my favourite custom map is a toss-up between Project X and Ottawa.
I'd have to go to this as well, probably.
And for official ones, it's kind of between Derice and Verrucht. Because if I am to rarely play zombies, then it's Verrucht. Because it's the most intense map, it's got the most action, it's just fastest paced.
My favourite's Verrucht as well.
And, well, most difficult kind of tie between Shangri-La and that, but there's nothing in there that's just kind of annoys you when you die. It's just you get caught by zombies and you die. But for Derice, it has so much more variety in it. So if I were to only be able to play one map, then I'd choose Derice. Because there's so many different things you can do on that map. There's like different areas you can train in. There's you can run around the entire map. You can camp in several different really good places. Pardon?
It's just less boring after a while, isn't it? Like if you had to play that map for like 10 hours straight.
Yeah, there's a lot of variety.
Yeah, I'd go with probably Project X and Verrucht. Unless there's another custom map that I can't think of. Yeah, I don't think there is.
Okay.
I really like the Minecraft map anyway, just because I liked Minecraft.
Yeah, not a massive fan of the Minecraft map. I mean, it's alright, but
the 5 remake was amazing. So well done, wasn't it?
So well coded and no glitches.
Yeah.
No problems with it whatsoever.
Yeah, nothing wrong except there was a whole lift missing. Anyway,
it was a good try.
Yeah. Let's go on to the next one. Are there any exams you're particularly worried about?
Well, on Monday, I have a astrophysics exam, which, if I took now, I'd get like 2 marks out of 100. So, that's quite scary. And then there's my quantum exam, I believe, which is next Friday. And it's like the same situation for that. I'm not ready whatsoever.
The only exam I was kind of worried about was my English exam, just because I'm not that good at English. But I've done that. I did it on Thursday.
Plus that's lol GCSEs.
What?
Lol GCSEs.
Yes. Do you have a GCSE need?
Like, if I don't do well in these exams, I'll have to repeat the year. Which won't be good.
I'm not really worried about any of the others I've got now. Like, all I've got left is I had my product design exam on Friday, and that went well. And now I've just got science and maths exams. And I've got a religious studies exam on Thursday. I'm not really that worried for that. Should do all right.
I should be all right with my with the what was it called? It's like it's all like coding stuff. It's like to do with LabVIEW and C++, well, not C++, just C.
I don't know.
And like
ask Morris.
But yeah, it's like basically I'll just call it a coding exam. I should be all right with that, and then I should be all right with the mechanics. But quantum and astro, I'm so screwed.
I'm very confident with science and maths exams. I don't know, I should do well in those.
The reason we're doing this quite early is because I'm doing some revision with friends at like 3. And then we'll probably stay together till like late at night. Like yesterday where I was out.
Right. What got you into editing, and how did editing get you into NV? Right, this is where I was going to talk about my community montage. But first, how I got actually into editing. I was actually inspired by
RICHYBABESS. What?
Did you say RICHYBABESS?
No. It's in your head, because that's what you really think.
I was...
Clearly.
It's a bit ironic, because I was inspired by iReaps to edit, and iReaps isn't really, like, regarded as a good editor. But I really like the way he or she edited their montages, and I kind of started off doing stuff in the same style. And like my very first montage, I probably still got it somewhere. It was poor, but yeah,
it's always going to be poor, your first montage.
Yeah, and then I just kind of
I think I missed like 2 or 3 of your montages out, and then like I saw like your first couple of ones, like it's kind of not very good. And then
which ones? What, the ones that I put up for Black Ops like a year ago?
Yeah, like ages ago, and then
they were poor.
Then I think I missed out a couple who just didn't do any, but were still increasing your editing skills. And then I saw like I think the one you Revenged or the one before that, and I was like, oh, Joe can really actually edit. I didn't know this.
Did you not think when you saw my Rage montage? Because you saw that. But
yeah, I think Rage was the one that I saw. That was like, oh, Joe is actually pretty good.
But then when I did Avenge, I thought that was kind of like in a whole different league to Rage.
Oh yeah, God yeah.
But yeah, so that's really how I got into it. I just kind of saw edits and just thought it would be quite fun to do, and just did it myself. And then
Avenge was the kind of standard that you'd see on like top-notch multimedia.
Yeah, thank you for that.
Like, back in the day.
But how editing got me into NV was, the one actually who asked the question before, Oggy, I think it was him that said it. He was applying for some clans and stuff, and he said I should apply for some. So I just thought, okay. And then first clan I thought of was Envy, because it's quite a big clan. Grizz is leading it, well, the sniping thing of it, and I just decided to send them my montage, assuming that nothing would come from it, and they actually replied and said they wanted to see some more of my work, or they wanted me to edit some of their clips. So I just I edited a 1.5 minute thing for them, and then they accepted me into the clan, I guess. So yeah, that's it.
And obviously that question doesn't really apply to me.
Yeah.
I do some editing in my videos.
You'll have to edit this together.
Yeah.
How about for you? What got you into making videos? That's my question.
Largely just making It's probably like the fact that I knew people that did it, and I was like, oh, I just want to join in, be part of it, and like people had said that I had a good voice as well, so I was like, oh, could make something of that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think when it kind of hit home was when I was playing 5 with Yoti and Barbarian.
Mm-hmm.
And Barbarian was like saying, "Oh, yeah, really good voice, etc." And I was like, "Oh, this has happened a few times. I think I may make something of it."
Yeah. Okay. Should we do my final question?
Yeah.
How did you get into sniping?
PTRS, World at War, mystery box.
What for you?
Yes. Sniping zombies.
How I got into sniping? It's kind of difficult. I was just one of those people that thought it was just pretty cool to use a sniper, and then I just kind of used it like a while ago, and then I just got better over the years, I guess, probably.
Plus, as a editor person, kind of naturally will gravitate towards that.
Yeah, because the editing is all part of the sniping community, kind of. So
yeah, sniping just works a lot better with montages, just because of you sync up each shot and easier to work with.
Yeah, but I mean, I was sniping before anyway.
I mean, if you're really good, you can make it work with fully auto guns. Like, have you seen is it Archeo? Vital? Where it's the one where at one point he actually pulls the scope off the R700.
Oh, I saw something like that. Yeah, yeah, that's a 3D thing. I think
it's to the "Take Me Away" by Globus.
I don't even know what that song is. I don't know. I
Take me away from time and season.
Yeah,
that sounds Arabian-ish. Well, not really Arabian-ish, but it kind of sounds like the kind of song that would be in the desert-ish.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Kind of, but not really. Anyway, so Modern Warfare 2 was when I started sniping, and I just kind of did it, and I don't know. I can't.
Shitty game. Very shitty game. What?
Oh. No, Modern Warfare 2 is good for snipers.
Oh god.
Yeah, I just
kind of blaspheme.
I just kind of sniped, and that was it on Modern Warfare 2. Then on Black Ops.
I've never really been a sniper.
Yeah.
It's fun doing zombies sometimes, but other than that.
Yeah. And that is my questions done.
Okay, now we move on to mine.
Yeah.
And the first one is a lovely little thing from Joe himself saying, "Suck me off."
I don't really know why. I just it's the first thing that came into my head when I heard that amazing voice. I
want that voice around my penis right now.
I don't know. It just felt like trolling.
Okay, and onwards. Lil dude from the HUD. The HUD? Is that supposed to be a joke with HUD, head up display, or did he misspell hood? You never really know with internet comments, whether people are making a joke out of something, or actually just a bit slow in the head.
If you could have 3 coloured waffles, what colours would it be?
It would be brown, light brownish beige, and red, because that would just be a waffle with chocolate sauce and strawberry.
Well, the thing is, whenever people say waffles, I just think of like the savoury waffle.
Oh.
Oh God, no!
I think this person may have been suggesting that it would be a blue waffle.
No, I don't think that at all. I just think of the savoury waffles, the ones that you have, like the potato waffles. Those ones. So I'm not really a fan of strange foods, so I'd probably just go with a kind of yellowish colour and then a slightly lighter tint and a slightly lighter tint than that, just so I could have a normal waffle and just eat it.
Would you not have ketchup?
Yeah, let's put a bit of ketchup on there.
Ketchup and waffles. Maybe some red as well. Maybe some other red as well for some bacon.
Maybe. Is this a question? Oh, wait.
Is this a question?
No.
Yes.
That's Cat MC Cat replying to my question.
What, just saying okay?
Yeah. And
so you got yourself a blowjob offer right there, Joe.
Yeah. Well, it did. Well,
it's probably a man though.
Yeah, probably. So I'm fine, thank you.
For all you know, that was like Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah,
but it was. It obviously was. Jennifer Aniston subscribed to me, of course.
I'd much rather someone who I actually know than like some random model who I don't actually even know.
I was just naming a random attractive.
I know.
Person.
I know. I was just saying, like.
Yeah.
People like.
Although, are you seriously saying that if Jennifer Aniston came up to you and just like, I would like to give you a blowjob, you'd say no?
No, I wouldn't, because I'd probably say yes to anyone attractive. But it's like
finish off that.
Say, like,
attractive.
They say
just to anyone. Some homeless 500-pound man on the street.
No, I mean, it's like, you know, people say like they might make comments about like, I don't know, it's like Megan Fox or someone, and they're like, oh, if she offered you this, would you do it? And I'd be like, well, I just think I'd rather like someone who like, I mean, I didn't find her any more attractive than like some of the people I know at school.
Yeah, exactly.
So, like, I'd rather them than her.
I think a lot of the time with celebrities, it's more just a case of it's someone that everyone can relate to. Like, I don't know who the attractive people you know are. So you would just list one that both of you know, even though real life you know people that you're more attracted to. Okay, Professor Hobo has 2 questions. First being, is this a question? And the second being, are you sure this is a question?
Yes, they're both questions.
Yes, I'm sure.
Right, final gunner. How many chavs does it take to change a light bulb? Is that one question or... Yeah.
It doesn't matter how many, because they'll steal it anyway. Why do you do more Q&A? Why do you do more Q&A? More customs. I like Q&As.
Yeah.
If there is 3 fat people in a room with a 0% chance of getting any food, which one will die first? The weakest one.
Would it be?
Because the others will overpower him and eat him.
No, but it didn't. It says 0% of getting any food, so they wouldn't even be able to eat each other. So
I assume it means no chance of getting anything externally. And nothing. No.
Well, basically, food. Let's just say they have to sit there and die. Which one's going to die first? Will it be the fattest or the slimmest?
It'll be the thinnest.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, because you'll live on your fat.
Yeah, but it might, like...
If we were in a room together, you would die first.
Okay. That's a nice thought.
Hey Richie, I have a couple of questions. Can you add me on Skype? No, I'm afraid not. I don't, just add random people on Skype. Sorry.
I do, though.
Well, I add anyone on Steam.
Yeah.
Though, don't call me on Steam. that is an easy way to get yourself blocked. Because that's ridiculously annoying.
And the second question about Berlin Bank, yes.
And do you think you can make it to round 30 on Berlin Bank with any gun and no perks?
Probably, yeah, because they spawn so fast, don't they? You can just train really easily.
Perks might be a bit of an issue.
I reckon I could.
No jug. Probably could. Might not do it on the first attempt.
Morris can.
Well, of course, you can do anything.
I'd say yeah, because...
I may not do it on the first attempt, but I probably could do it if I put my mind to it.
Because they spawn so fast, don't they, on that map? So they all come out like one area, don't they?
Oh no, that's just on the first round after going in there that they all come out there.
No, they do. I'm sure they do though. Like
that's not every round. That's just on the first round after opening that area.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Definitely not.
It's not every round.
No, it is definitely not. Right now, you got to show a bit of Berlin Bank when you're just on like you've got a
big fan of that, to be honest.
Because
don't want to play it.
Right, okay, anyway.
He actually said, I mean Steam. So, yeah, you can have it on Steam.
Oh, right. Alex 1997 for the win. Richie, who would you rather sleep with? A man with a vagina or a woman with a penis? And she's ass raping you. Also, yeah, wait, it's the other one first.
Well,
man with a penis.
I think I'd take the man with a vagina just because I don't have to take it up the arse.
Yeah. Because you could just stay in the same bed and they wouldn't. Like...
Could just like shave his legs first so he seems, and then like close my eyes.
Yeah, you could just sit in the bed and look the other way.
Mm.
And who even said that they were going to be naked? They could be wearing pajamas.
I'm assuming that sleep with means fuck. You have to ejaculate, basically. Well, someone has to ejaculate.
That means you'd
have and with the woman arse raping you, she's going to have to ejaculate.
Hmm.
So which would you choose?
I don't know. It's really difficult because they're both kind of the same like thing. Like.
How is it?
Well, because
one of them's you getting arse raped, one of you's fucking a not very nice vagina.
Because he's a man.
It's not the same thing, though.
Well, I'm just going to go with my brain and say the man because it just says sleep. It doesn't say anything about sexual intercourse.
It's a bit of a cop-out. Disappointed in you, Joe.
Yay.
Also, what is your opinion on what Black Ops 2 Zombies will be like? I haven't seen anything about it, so...
It's going to be terrible. Just saying. Just putting that out there. It's going to be terrible.
There is not enough information about it to have any clue about whether it's going to be good or bad. It sounds like they're putting a lot more effort into it, which is good, but don't know the mechanics of it or anything, so...
It's going to be ruined.
No idea.
Anyway, next question. Chavs will steal... Oh wait, he's kind of like answered his own...
Yeah, he's answering his own question from earlier.
Why would he do that?
Apparently the first question, one, Chavs will steal the light bulb, so it's a pointless question. I got that. And two, either the three fat people could not fit in the room, or it would be the black one. No, because the black one would bring some chicken with him. Chicken with 2 Qs. Who would your dream zombies team? Who would be your dream zombies team on Black Ops 2?
This will be an 8-man team, won't it?
Oh. See, if they actually confirm that it's 8-man, because like when they said like, oh, it's on the multiplayer engine, and now everyone's just saying, oh, that means it's 8 players, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it's 8 players.
It was 8 players.
Is it?
Yeah, I don't know. But just say it's 8 players for now. Who'd be on your team?
Okay.
Cough, cough.
I don't know, honestly. I think 8 players is...
Go on, list 8 people.
That's effort. It's effort.
There'd be a cop-out.
That's effort. It's 8 people. Well, 7, I suppose.
Come on. Tell me now. Running out of time.
No. You go then. You go first.
Right. I take Richie.
Oh. I wouldn't take Joe.
Don't
tell him.
Right, I'd take you. Probably the relaxing end because he's supposed to be quite good. That's 2. I'd take... Who else would I take?
Up the arse.
I'd take... you. Relaxing end, probably you, Slayer. And... maybe Syndicate, if I get a link on his channel for it. If he uploads the commentary and gives us links, maybe.
8-person commentary, that would be ridiculous.
And I don't know, just zombie YouTubers maybe. Like maybe Dave, Mr. Waffles, people like them. I don't know. Mr. Dalek JD, with them. The ones I've spoken to, at least.
Sorry. I probably have the relaxing end, Mato Master, 21, and Christian.
Yeah,
because those three would just, if you have those 3 in the game, you can't lose. And then I think there's another one that was in their round 43 Nagta and Toten game, who, if you're good enough to go to round 43 and hang with them, then by all means.
Yeah.
And
what about me?
So that brings up to 5, including myself. I'm assuming you have to have yourself on the team.
Yes.
I mean, if it was like a dream team kind of thing and you didn't include yourself, then I wouldn't have myself on there. Obviously, I'm not that big-headed. I'd have probably Yoti, because he's obviously very good, but also he'd keep it entertaining. You wouldn't get bored as much. Possibly that go Camps. So he's easy to get on with and also very good. And with 8 players, you'd need probably have someone to take one of the more difficult training spots, which he quite enjoys doing.
Who?
That guy Camps.
Oh, right.
How many does that bring it up to? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So one player left. One player left. Oh.
We could do Q&A in the game.
It's got to be someone to host it. It's got to be someone on like the East Coast, like really in the East Coast.
My connection's amazing.
In the East Coast.
But my connection's amazing.
It's got to be someone on the East Coast, otherwise the connections are going to be absolutely terrible. So just some. Whoever's on like, doesn't it go to GMT -4 on the very?
I don't know.
Someone, if there's -4, then someone in -4 that's very good. I'll leave it at that. That dragged on for a little while.
I did actually.
Okay, Luke11Z2 has 6 questions. Oh my. Although I already answered question 6 just now. Said, can you say my name, please? Okay. Milk, white, or dark chocolate? Milk every time, followed by white, then dark. Dark, I really don't like.
Yeah, milk, because white I find white really sickly, like after having a bit of it.
Small amounts, white can be really good. And really good white chocolate can be really good. But oftentimes, it's like, This is kind of hurting my throat a little bit.
So yeah, I go for me, and then maths, English, or science? Science, definitely.
In terms of enjoyment, science. In terms of how good I am, maths.
I go for science for both.
Yeah, like in A levels, I got an A in maths and a C in science, and I do science at university. Well, I do physics at university.
Wow.
It kind of shows something. What do you want to see in Black Ops 2 Zombies?
Something that's not going to ruin the game.
Yeah, I'd like to see something that makes it such that you can only go so far, so that world records don't mean how much time you have invested, how long you can stay.
That's just the thing. That's just the nature of the game.
Well, no, it's about survival, to try and last as long as you can, for it to get more and more intense.
Exactly, last as long as you can.
Like the good old days where you'd camp and you have to hold down for as long as you could, and running low on ammo, and running low on ammo was kind of an annoying way to go.
I reckon they'll ruin it by making the zombies faster than you, so you can't train.
I mean, not all the zombies be faster than you, but there should be. I think there should be a limit to how far you can go. 100 should be impossible. And not because it just takes ridiculously long, like Call of the Dead, but because you just, if you were to spawn in on round 90, you'd just get swarmed so quickly that you wouldn't survive.
Yeah. Apple pie or apple crumble? I give apple crumble.
I hate both.
I didn't really like apple crumble that much. I just eat the crumble.
I despise cooked apple.
I didn't eat the apple, I just eat the crumble.
Fair enough,
cake or death.
That.
I don't get the quote.
Yeah, is cake or death? I hope you get that quote, lol. Don't know what that quote's from, I'm afraid. But I'm probably going to go for the cake, honestly. I mean, I can choose to die at any point.
This next question is going to be awkward.
Okay, CoolBob4265 asks, if I paid you each $1,000/pounds, I'd take pounds, so those are worth more. Would you and Joe give each other a blowjob?
No. £1,000 isn't even that much, really.
No, probably not for 1,000. That's not enough. Maybe 5,000.
Okay, I'm going to run away now.
Run away, despite the fact you're already over the internet.
Yes.
Afraid I'll reach through the Skype call.
Yeah.
On a scale of 1 to... LinkKale14 asks, on a scale of 1 to 10, what is your favourite colour of the alphabet?
Potato.
Ooh, potato. It's a toss-up between potato and unicorn. On Sundays, it may be a minotaur, but the rest of the time it's going to be either potato or unicorn. I mean, probably the first half of the week I'd go for potato, and then the other half I'd go for unicorn. Okay, No One Franks asks, would you rather be raped in the arse or mouth? Arse, definitely.
Maybe, because you wouldn't have to taste anything vile, would you?
Unless it was a absolutely massive penis, in which case I'd go in the mouth, because it would damage your ass, leave lasting damage, which wouldn't be good. Be just leaking everywhere.
Yeah.
Do you concur?
I'd probably rather not the mouth, because that would be horrible to taste. Such awful.
Would you two have full intercourse in public with an Asian midget for 500k? Fuck yeah.
No. Okay, I'm going to run away now. But it depends if the Asian... Wait, it depends if it's... Oh yeah, if obviously me and him aren't doing anything, and it's just for the Asian midget, which I'm assuming is...
I'd fuck Joe for 500k. 500k is a lot of money. It's not a lot I wouldn't do for £500,000.
Yeah. Well, if the Asian midget was a girl and me and Rich didn't have to do anything to each other, then yeah, why not? But then again, it is in public, so...
Are you poor? Asks the skateboarder 14. Not... I wouldn't say poor. Not well off, but kind of middle class.
I'm not poor.
Where would you say you were in?
What, you mean like me or my family?
Well, at your age it is your family, isn't it?
Oh. Well, my mum don't earn that much. My dad's quite well off. So, yeah.
What YouTube commentator do you look up to?
Richie, because he's a foot taller than me.
A foot? You're 5'4"?
I told you that, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even think I am. I'm either 5'3" or 5'4".
Wow, that's quite small.
I know. My dad's a 5'4" and my mum's 4'11". So yeah. Enough said.
I'm probably going to say Trump again, like earlier. I respect the way he's just so relaxed about everything. I don't know. I just like the way he handles things.
I'd say. I'd say. Do I look up to? Well, like, everyone would want to be in the position that, like, Syndicate's in, because he's, like, our age, isn't he? And he's
I find it difficult to look up to someone that's your own age.
Yeah, but I mean, like, look up to for YouTube. Like, I'd like to be in his position in YouTube, having, like, 1 million subscribers and being, like, 18 or 19 years old.
Making that YouTube money.
Yeah, quite a lot of that YouTube money. So yeah, I guess I'd have to go with him.
That's not really looking up to someone, that's just wanting to be someone.
Well, it is. No, because he does zombies, doesn't he? So he's like a well-known...
I guess we just have different definitions of looking up to someone.
Well, what's your version of looking up to someone then?
I mean, it's like aspiring to be like someone,
yeah.
And like actually like them, not to have the things that they have, but to be like that person, to aspire to their morals, to their...
Oh, okay, then it's more saying so I can get to around 150 on Kino.
Okay, let's move on.
And then lose my file.
Omar the Beastable.
My one file that I recorded in 50 hours.
What's up? This is Omar. Anyways, here's the question. What's your favourite Call of Duty? Plus, do you think Modern Warfare 3 sucks?
No, it doesn't suck. And my favourite Call of Duty is World at War. Enough said, let's move on.
I don't think Modern Warfare 3 sucks as a game. It's one of the lesser Call of Duties, but I'm not a big fan of it, but I don't think it's a terrible game. The only terrible Call of Duty that I've played is Modern Warfare 2. You know, I've only played COD 4 onwards, so I can't really say anything about 1, 2, or 3. But Modern Warfare 3 is the worst of 4 onwards. No. Apart from Modern Warfare 2. And World at War is my favourite, mostly just because of zombies, really.
Yeah.
Next one's flagged as spam.
The next one is...
Which is better, Fraps or Bandicam?
This is like me v Richie here. Because I'm a Fraps fanboy and he's a Bandicam fanboy.
It's not fanboy if it's justified.
Yeah, I mean...
Bandicam is so much better.
Basically, I've got Fraps which I paid for, so I don't really want to go against it and be like, oh, it's terrible. I know it's not... It does muck up your frames. It's like... using fraps basically stops you from being able to record 60 frames per second stuff a lot of the time. Because a lot of the time the frames drop down to like 30, so you can't really record stuff live when you're playing games on, well, I mean, like when you're playing multiplayer Black Ops or something, you can't record live because it just drops your frames so bad, and
Fraps is just terrible.
Yeah, Bandicam probably maybe better, but the quality on Fraps is very good.
It's negligible by the time you get to YouTube.
Maybe.
And like the thing is with Fraps, it makes huge files.
Yeah.
You get black screens.
I do.
You have to record at 60 FPS.
You don't?
Well, you have to if you don't want to play at 30. You can only play at the frames that you're recording at.
Yeah.
And the voice quality on it is terrible. Like, when you have it record your own mic as well, there's this weird effect.
No, that's just for him. It is amazing. Don't listen to him. The voice quality is amazing.
It's bad. It's just bad.
Anyway, I mean, it's good for some things, but I guess, yeah, I don't know. It depends what it is, really.
One good thing about Fraps, though, is that it works with pretty much everything. Like, pretty much any game. Bandicam doesn't work with everything.
Yeah.
But it's just so much better. The voice quality on it is higher. You can choose, you can, like, have the voice as a separate track in Vegas, so you can adjust it how you like. You can record in a different frame rate to what you were playing in. You can record a different resolution to what you're playing in. You can choose whatever resolution you want. You can record a screen region.
Yeah.
It's just so much better.
Okay, next question. You can read this one.
It's by Woo92. Richie and Joe, when you jerk off, do you ever wrap a sock around it?
No, because I'm not a retard.
I do.
Really?
Yes. When I don't have any toilet roll on my desk.
No, I've never done that, actually, if I'm going to be honest.
Like, currently I only have one toilet roll, and it's in the toilet roll holder in the bathroom, so I'll use a sock, just because it's convenient. You can just keep going when you finish.
Okay.
So what's wrong about doing that?
I don't know, it just seems a bit weird. Okay, never mind, let's move on.
Fine. Would you rather... Well, Mr. Bond 019 asks, would you rather, 1, live a life where you had no family or friends, but you could have anything you want, or live a life with your family and friends, but you lived in a tiny house and were in huge debt and only had enough money for food? Plus, in the first option, you can have anything except your family and friends. Now, this depends.
Does that count as a girlfriend?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. If under the anything bracket is a very nice lady to spend my life with,
you've still got somebody, haven't you? But then, like, as soon as you marry her and she becomes family, does she just, like, vanish?
Basically, if you can have a woman, then I'd do that. If not, then I'd go the other way. Because a life completely alone is just terrible.
Forever alone.
I would know.
Is this your real voice? Because it sounds sexy.
Yes, it is. I was joking about the voice translator. I'm not really German. How can people think that there's a voice translator that good? I don't get it. Do you ever get out and try to meet girls? Don't really have the proper outlet. And, like, when I do, it's kind of like, I don't really ever get, like, the opportunity. Like, it's hard to explain. Actually, no one ever shows an interest.
No.
Sure.
Not really at the moment.
Okay, moving on. What is your best weapon on zombies, and what are your ideas on Black Ops 2 Zombies by Fallout Sector? My favourite gun in zombies is probably... What is it? I think it's the... It would be the Scavenger, if PhD Flopper wasn't a thing. Because I think that power weapons should always have some kind of danger to them. You shouldn't be able to use them as just an, oh shit, I'm free now, like the Thunder Gun.
Yeah. I think the best one is the wave gun.
Wave gun's the best, but not my favourite.
My favourite is the Wunderwaffe. I didn't really like it.
I like the World at War Wunderwaffe. Like as everything is, my favourite is the World at War Wunderwaffe from Dries. Because I like the fact that it takes your jug away. There's a danger to it.
I just like the fact. I just like the look of it and the way it shoots. I just really like the gun.
I really like the sound as you reload it as well.
Yeah.
Nice sound. Okay. Who is your favourite artist? Music. I don't really have one favourite artist. I'll open up my Zune software so I can look at a list of artists.
Zune.
Ones. Yes, Zune. It's good.
I know somebody else that actually has it. I use Zune.
Athlete, Beta Radio, Brandon Flowers, Death Cab for Cutie. I really like recently, though that does kind of make me sad for certain reasons that I won't go into. Electric Light Orchestra for Mr. Blue Sky, though not really much of their other stuff. But Mr. Blue Sky is like one of my favourite songs. I find that odd that there's a band where one of their songs is like one of my favourites of all time, like possibly second or third, maybe. Well, it's in the top 3. Not sure where. But then I don't really like any of their other stuff. It just seems weird to me that they can produce one thing I love so much and then nothing else. Fall Out Boy, Feeling, Flaming Lips, Foo Fighters, Foster the People, Globus, Goatee, Jeremy Messersmith, Killers, MGMT, Mumford & Sons, Muse, yes, Muse, yeah, Muse.
I just like...
Panic at the Disco, Radical Face, Radiohead.
I like I like lots of rock. I like some songs that I hear on montages and some other songs. Yeah, but I like some dubstep. Yeah,
I like dubstep.
I don't have a favorite. I don't really have like a favorite like band at the moment. I just I go through like lots really.
Okay. Do you have like Asperger's syndrome or something like that, but you're too mature for anyone to notice? I've never been diagnosed. Because, I mean, autism is a weird thing. It's like it's a very large, broad scale, and I would imagine that I'm probably further up on it than most people, but not enough to be like diagnosed with Asperger's or something like that.
Okay.
If you could be amazing at any instrument, what would it be and why? Like Johnny Wollman. What instrument gets you laid?
Guitar. Acoustic guitar. If you can sing as well.
Yeah, I'm going to go with that. That's probably going to be the one. Is that what you go with as well? Or?
Yeah, I guess. It kind of... acoustic guitar, kind of like... I I guess a lot of people probably like listening to you play the acoustic, like an acoustic guitar, like rather than playing like some heavy metal, like guitar, like electric guitar thing.
Yeah. Well, like, plus you could always just go like through the fire and flames.
Yeah.
Just if you want to really bust some shit out.
That's only really impressive to like emos.
Emos? That's not an emo.
Well, like, you know, goths and stuff.
That's not goth.
Yeah, because it's just electric guitar, isn't it? So it's not. I mean, it's not going to appeal to girls, is it?
Pretty sure anyone would be impressed if we played Through the Fire and Flames.
Yeah, but if you're like playing it, headbanging with like long hair, and just no. Anyway, let's move on.
Okay. Cats or dogs?
Cats for the win.
Dogs. I'm actually scared of dogs, but I still prefer them. They're just a lot more adorable. Have you seen Jack's dog?
No.
It's so adorable.
No, I haven't. I don't think you want to show me either.
It's like kind of like a husky, but oh my god, he had this picture of it. It was just like, oh, so, he has like his manes. Oh, it's so adorable.
Yeah. Anyway, I just like cats because cats are cool. I've grown up with cats. Got 2 at the moment. Never had a dog.
We used to quite often look after a dog. We never owned one, but we looked after one called Smudge. Passed away like several years ago, but it was such a nice dog. It's a black Labrador.
Yeah. Right.
I always get Labradors and Retrievers mixed up. Anyway, if you were to design a zombie map, what would it be called? What would it be called, and what would it be like? I have no idea, honestly.
I said this ages ago. I would call it Dark Asylum, just because it sounds pretty cool.
It's Dark Joe.
Yeah, it'd be like kind of like my map, and it would. I don't know. It would kind of be like the Map Asylum. Wait, no, that is Baroque, isn't it?
Yeah.
I just kind of pictured like part of the map, and I thought it could be kind of like that. I realised, no, that is Baroque. It would. I don't know. It would kind of be like, yeah, kind of like a haunted, kind of like, I don't know, just kind of like Baroque, but not Baroque. You get what I mean? Like similar. To it would be kind of like a haunted. Kind of, yeah, like a haunted kind of like house. It might have like a cave and like a dungeon in it. And
we've got a dungeon in our house next year.
Nice.
Some people may call it a basement or a cellar, but no, it's a dungeon.
Yeah. Well,
if you could change one thing to one in one COD, I assume it means. What would it be and why?
No, he says to one COD, like, just change one thing to one of the COD games.
What, so, like, change this desk in front of me to a fish?
No, I mean, he's saying you can change one thing within one COD game.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah.
One thing in one COD game.
Yeah, you could turn it to a fish.
Yeah. It's like, I'd turn this person I don't like into a fish.
Then eat it.
Yes. Where, random name, where'd Jamie go? I ate him. And then they wouldn't be able to prove shit because they wouldn't find him in my stomach. I'd probably take the hackers out of World at War.
It was never really a problem for me on PS3. It wasn't that much hacked. I'd say...
Or put custom maps in Black Ops. Ooh. Custom maps in Black Ops, actually.
I'd put the M40A3 in Modern Warfare 3, maybe. And wait, hold on, I got a phone call.
Yeah, fanboy. Ignore it then. And then while he takes that phone call, I guess I'll just continue. Where was I? What is your favourite sport? That is probably going to be basketball for me. I used to play it quite a bit, but I kind of stopped when I was getting shin splints and I had a part-time job which kind of interfered with it, and it just became a lot of, like, it became very what's the word? Inconvenient is the word I'm looking for. Finally, why are you so awesome? I would disagree. I would not say that I was awesome, so I do not know the things that would make me something that I do not know that I am, or do not believe that I am. Jim the Cod Nerd asks, out of the 3 Modern Warfares, which one is your favourite and your favourite weapon in it?
I'm back.
Oh, okay. Did you hear the question?
What was it?
Out of the 3 Modern Warfares, which one is your favourite and your favourite weapon in it? Maybe that's going to be COD 4.
Well, yours is.
Yeah. And favourite weapon, possibly probably the M60.
This is hard.
M60 is just cool. Though I wouldn't use it if I was trying to do well. Certainly not. Probably use the... I actually used to really like the M16 with ACOG. I know it's not a smart choice. But
I really like the... what was it? There was this... Oh, I can't remember what it was. There was a gun, I think it was probably one of the higher level unlocks in Modern Warfare 2. I think it might have been an assault rifle. I can't remember what it was. I probably have to say, like...
What was it like?
I can't remember, but... I like the...
AK?
Not really. The AK is more of like a fanboy gun. It's like, oh my god, AK-47. Like, everyone seems to... It's like the only gun people know about. I like the Deagle, just because it's really nice.
Yeah.
It's one of those guns you think, it's like really satisfying when you get a kill with it. Yeah. Like the Deagle from Modern Warfare 2, probably.
From Modern Warfare 2?
Yeah.
Not the COD 4 one?
No, I never used it on COD 4.
It's a lot more satisfying on COD 4.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Okay, would you rather be freezing cold out or burning hot out? Burning hot outside. Basically, would you rather be freezing cold or burning hot?
Well, burning hot at the moment.
I'd much rather be cold. I hate being hot.
Yeah, you can warm yourself up and but, like when if you're
I just don't really mind being cold as much as I do being hot.
Yeah, like
I'd rather shiver than sweat.
Yeah, same.
Whatever happened to the series where you would read stories? I didn't get any proper submissions. I got like 3 submissions, but they were all really short, like really, really short. Like it seemed like it was almost like an excerpt from a story, like a little paragraph from a story rather than a whole story. And one of them was just like someone telling me about something that had happened. So I couldn't really...
Why were you so peppy in your last commentary on that map in the sky? I didn't even get that.
On OMG, I believe, when I was playing on that.
I don't know what he means. He says, why are you so peppy?
Like, upbeat.
I have no idea.
I don't know, really. I think I was just trying to seem happy. Pick one power. Levitating, but only a foot. 1 USA foot is a little less than 1/4 of a meter. Actually, it's a little bit more than 1/4 of a meter. Invisibility, but only 1/2 of your body at a time. Shooting fireballs, but only hot enough to cook something. Or lastly, super speed, but stamina that only allows to go for half a minute.
Can we cook humans with the fireballs?
Why would you want to cook humans?
Because you could kill them.
Why would you want to kill a person
Because
in
you
real
can
life?
prep people with it. You can be like, yeah, look at this, and you can just go and like burn a pig and then be like, yeah, don't mess with me.
I'd go for the super speed. I mean, I can't run for 30 seconds anyway, so...
Can't you?
So that would be an increase in stamina, and it would be super speed. And if I was going super fast, then I wouldn't need to run for more than 30 seconds anyway.
Yeah, true.
Levitating a foot above the ground would be pretty cool. Just kind of run and then jump and glide. But it would wear off, and super speed is so much better. Would you agree?
What?
Would you agree that super speed is the best one there, or are you still maintain that you want to kill people?
We've kind of answered the next question, haven't we? We've already said about...
Yeah. It's just a thing about like what we want to see in Black Ops 2, etc., etc., etc.
Do you think a world war will happen? I reckon it will over oil.
I don't think... I think if it does, it's going to be quite a long time before it is, because it's like the countries that, if it's a world war, then it would involve the countries that have enough power to wipe the world out. And the fact that a third world war would lead to the destruction of the world, just I think is enough of a deterrent to stop it happening.
Fair enough. Neighbour's question.
Why is Joe's dick so big?
Because it is. It's not even that big.
Circular reasoning.
I mean, seriously. Why didn't you say that to Richie?
He doesn't care about mine. He wants to know about yours.
Mine, it's not even that big.
Answer the question, Joe. Why is it so big?
Because I don't know.
Because your dad has a big penis.
On.
Think about that thought, Joe. Your dad has an above average penis.
Yeah.
Think about that image, Joe. Oh God, that means mine is... Oh God.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on. How much chicken is too much chicken? It's never too much chicken. You need loads of chicken.
I'd say too much chicken is probably 2 chickens.
No, just save one. Just save the rest for later.
I guess. Why couldn't Jack do this dual com? Because who would want Jack to do it?
Because he doesn't even do YouTube, and he has a lot of background noise as well. Why did your mother give you a blowjob on your 18th? The question is invalid, because this did certainly not happen.
Why did you lie about the last question?
Again, invalid question, based on false premise.
Richie, how much money do you make from YouTube? Enough to go on holiday this summer? I highly doubt it.
No, certainly not enough to go on holiday this summer. And that's actually a friend of mine, Will, in real life, I assume. And hence why he said Richard as opposed to Richie.
Right.
And
you can't reveal.
It's definitely not enough to cover a holiday. And I wouldn't even really want to go on a drinking holiday anyway, because I can't drink yet. I tried drinking the other day and had 2 pints and was sick. So my stomach is not well enough to drink yet.
Next question. Is it really?
Joe and Richard, would you both go out with a fresh guy or an old ass granny?
What does it mean by a fresh guy?
I assume he means a clean looking guy with little hair.
Well, it doesn't say anything about
kind of a
date.
Feminine looking guy.
It doesn't say anything about a date, so
I'm going to go under the assumption that this is someone you have to be with and go out with and fornicate with and do all those things.
No, but it just says go out. It doesn't say anything. There's nothing further than that.
I'm going to go under the assumption that that's what's implied.
Well, no, not going out.
You can't with the questions like these. It's not as good if you just work around it and be like, oh,
yeah, but going out,
go with what
go out on a
you
date,
assume they mean, rather than what they actually say.
If it's just going out on a date, which is what it seems like.
Basically, I'd rather fuck the granny.
Yeah, you probably have to.
What's the main thing you enjoy most about YouTube and the community on YouTube? It's people. Just talking to other people. Playing with people.
Yeah, I like talking to people through it, I guess. It's quite fun. Yeah. Don't really get bored as much like on Xbox because I've usually got someone to play with.
GCP98 asks, also, would you suck Justin Bieber's dick?
Well, no, obviously.
No. I mean, maybe if he gave me 500k, as I said before. There's not a lot I wouldn't do for 500k.
New questions sexually arouse you. Yes, they do.
Depends what the question is. If the question was an attractive girl asking me, "Can I suck your penis?" Yes, that would sexually arouse me.
But would it actually though?
Yes, because that would then lead to the premise that she was going to do that.
Yeah, but she might be trolling.
Even so, probably still have the same effect.
Okay.
Does Dark Joe 31 also have this fetish by the same person?
Yeah, I do.
Will Call of Duty World at War have a zombie mode in it? No, they're going to remove it as soon as this video goes up. There's going to be no more zombies in World at War. Sorry. What is your preferred colour of flashlight tint? I'm assuming he meant to say flashlight tint.
No, I think he's just trolling.
Or does just mean flashlight tint.
I think he's just trolling with flashlight.
I'm going to go with white.
Yeah, same.
Because white supremacy.
How long have you been gaming for? Years.
You just like slowly brush that into the carpet, like, oh, that didn't happen. Well, I don't know, honestly. I mean, I had Game Boy Color? Game Boy Color was where I started. On Super Mario Brothers Deluxe and Kirby's Dream Land and Pokemon Blue. And I'm not entirely sure when that was. I think I got Pokemon Blue a little while after it came out. Although that was also quite a while after playing Mario and Kirby's Dream Land. I love Kirby's Dream Land. Jesus Christ. I played through that game so many times. I remember it took ages for me to beat King DDD. I don't know how long ago that was, though. Can't really say with any precise...
I've been gaming for years. Maybe when I was like, 3 or 4.
Possibly
so like 16 years, not 16, like 12 years maybe.
Do you glue pancakes to your penis? Negative point gamer.
Yeah, I do.
Only with semen. No, I don't glue pancakes to my penis. That's a waste of pancakes. I would eat the pancakes.
Yeah, afterwards that you could do. There you go. Here's a.
Do you glue stuff with your jizz? Well, not intentionally. Though I have once with the sock, kind of not taken it off quickly enough, and it's dried, and it was quite painful taking it off after that.
Is this next question going to arouse you then? You have a boner.
Well, I'm assuming this is a joke.
See? Told you.
But
it would be different if it was in real life. Oh yeah, that's different. Like, we weren't talking about just someone saying it. We said these questions, like as if they were being put on the Q&A.
Okay, question is again by Negative Point Gamer. Will you fuck me? I'm a hot 18-year-old gamer girl with huge tits. If those last few things were true, sure. But I doubt very much that is the case.
How about my friend? He's a gay
well, actually, it's a question, will you fuck me, as opposed to may you? Because it's actually asking me whether it will happen, as opposed to am I willing? So the answer to that would probably be no, because it's obviously not going to happen. As much as
you never know.
As much as that,
she might be desperate as well. She might
cards.
just be like, "Yeah, okay, let's meet up." Like, yeah, and then it could happen.
Obviously.
I'm gonna right. Richie, I want to get into custom zombies, but I don't know where to get World at War or anything else. Do you think do you have a link to get all the stuff? Someone help me. Awkward smiley.
You can get World at War on Steam or on a disc. Although if you get on a disc, then you have to install the patches. Though Yoti actually has a really good video up explaining how to install the patches and how to set up custom maps. So
basically,
get World at War on Steam or a disc, and then go watch Yoti's video. It's in the link of, I believe, all of my reviews. Easy. It's in the link of all my reviews. There's a link to Yoti's video showing you how to set up customs and
all you've got to
patches.
All you've got to do is just go on Steam, download the game, go on zombie modding, download a map, and just run the exe and just click next like 3 times and you're done.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Can I ask 3 questions? That was number 2. Why do people ask the dumbest questions to you?
Because it's the internet.
And finally,
if you had to fuck one, marry one, kill one, of Britney Spears, Lindsay Lohan, Miley Cyrus, which one would be which? I'm not really sure what Lindsay Lohan is like currently. So I don't know whether the fuck would be her or Britney Spears. I'd probably marry Miley Cyrus because she's the one that's not like a complete drug addict and stuff like that.
Is Lindsay Lohan?
Yeah, she does crack and stuff.
Oh, what about Britney Spears?
Yeah. Do you remember her shaving her head and stuff?
No, but that doesn't mean she's a drug addict. Didn't she just do it to sell her hair on eBay or something for like $1 million, whatever?
It was basically part of her like having a breakdown.
Yeah.
Just going mad and doing.
I'm on Google Images now, looking at them to see which one's better. Right.
I would think, based on what the last picture I saw of them were, I'd probably fuck Lindsay Lohan, kill Britney Spears, and marry Miley Cyrus.
Yeah, I'd probably say the same. But I don't really know any of them, so I don't know which one would be better to marry.
Okay. One of you has to die, the other gets laid. Who gets which? Well, it's obviously going to be different. I think it's fairly obvious who's going to choose which thing, and that's by pseudo by full. And I believe, is that Harry? Harry or Tom? I think, was it pseudo by full? Is that maybe in Tom's name? These are people that I know from uni. Well, Harry, I know I'm going to be living with him next year, and Tom is a friend of his. It's one of his flatmates. I think that might be Harry, I'm not sure. Why haven't you done more Pokemon videos? The reason for this is actually probably a lot more long-winded and depressing than would be apparent.
So
I'm not going to go into that in this one. I may make a separate video to answer that, since it'll take a little while, and I don't want to bring down the tone of this so much. Yeah, needless to say, it's not something easy to talk about.
Well, why are you not doing Pokemon videos?
Yeah, it seems kind of strange that it'd be something so badly for not doing Pokemon, but it is.
Alright. Right, what's the next one?
If you could combine the fashion style of one era in history with the technology from now, what would you pick? For example, USA 1940 to 50 style clothing, current technology. Probably go with like medieval or something. Pretty cool.
I don't really know. I just think all the really old kind of fashion looks really stupid. Like, you know, when you look at someone and you know they look like that they're like living in the 1950s.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I wouldn't choose any just because I don't really know what different fashion.
I'd go like medieval or something, just because like you could just walk around in a suit of armour.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Yeah. Although on a hot day that would be painful.
Yeah, but with current technology, you could have like little ice packs in it.
Oh, that was Matthew McKenna. Matthew Mechner? Messner?
Yeah, Mechner. Yeah, I'd just say Mechner.
Okay, Music for the Win 02 asks, why are bitches so damn crazy? Also, you have a very nice bedroom. Winky face. Slightly scary that I don't know who you are and you know about the contents of my bedroom.
Well, the fact that you call them bitches probably answers your question.
I mean, it takes a crazy person to be a bitch.
Yeah.
The majority of women are not crazy, though they have certain trains of thought that don't adhere to logic. Okay, fuck one, marry one, kill one. Dark Joe 31, Dave the Rave, Rad Austin 27.
I'd marry myself. Actually, no. Because then I'd have to go through the pain.
Joe, are you very hairy?
Whereabouts?
The bum.
Probably.
Do you have a hairy bum?
A bit. Well, I guess. Like everyone does.
I'm just deciding with this who to fuck. It's going to be the most feminine. So I doubt it'll be Dave.
No, he's a hairy man.
I have no idea what a Rad looks like. It's going to be between.
But he's American, and American like barely hit puberty, so he's like young.
What?
I don't know. They all have squeaky voices, and they don't have like chin hair or anything.
So his Rad does have a higher voice, so I would imagine that he'd have less testosterone than you, and therefore would be more likely to be more feminine, aesthetics wise. So I'd fuck Rad, kill Dave. You'd
have to kill Dave, though. You'd have to put up with his spelling.
Yeah, kill Dave. Rid the world of his spelling. Sorry, Dave. I love you, but you're gonna have to go.
I like this guy's name, The Relaxing Start. If you had to eat one place for the rest of your life, where would that be?
Red Hot.
I'd eat in Tesco. And I've got a big choice.
You can't eat in Tesco though.
Oh wait, no, yeah, you can. But you can eat in Tesco.
Get arrested.
Oh, deli counter.
Yeah, but that's like I'd rather have like an actual restaurant than just the deli counter. I'd go to Red Hot or somewhere because that's like
Nando's. Actually, no, I get TGI's because you actually have a variety, don't you?
Yeah, if you go to Red Hot, you've got a massive variety.
I don't even know what that is, so I couldn't really say that.
It's like a world food place. Like loads of different foods.
Yeah, there's a
You just go up and help yourself.
Yeah, there's a buffet thing like in like in my town called Zaza Bazaar. I don't know if they have any more around, but it's like a really big like buffet. Like it's like huge, and they have like counters of different countries, and yeah, there's a lot of stuff to choose from basically. So
would you choose that?
Maybe because it's. But then again, they don't. I don't know. I'd rather not survive off a buffet all the time. Because like it's more of like buffet food, you know, like you'd have like you wouldn't get vegetables because
with Red Hot there's a lot more and Peachy Keen's is really good actually. I might go with Peachy Keen's over Red Hot. It's kind of the same
I like TJ's
thing,
anyway,
but they like a lot of the stuff you can have cooked to order. Like you mix all like stuff together with noodles and then you fry it up in front of you. You can like have garlic bread made to order and it's good. And next question.
Oh, we've done this one already.
What would you like to see in Black Ops 2?
We're leaving the Black Ops 2 questions.
And multiplayer.
You do spell multiplayer right, so I'm going to ignore that.
I'm not really bothered about multiplayer.
Yeah, same.
God's Descendant asks, what would you rather do, rape a Pokemon or get fucked by a guy?
Do you mean like
rape a Pokemon any day?
Do you mean like...
What I'd do is get a Latias, have it turn into a girl.
Latias is a girl, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, it is a female.
Yeah, but like it can turn into a human girl.
Oh, yeah.
And then fuck that.
Yeah.
It's basically just a girl that can't talk.
Yeah.
Which I know some people will be like, oh, can't talk, that's so good. No, that's not good. That's a detriment. I respect the opinions and etc. of the females. Unlike Joe, he's a sexist motherfucker. He's a pig, chauvinist. He hates women. Just goes out and rapes them on the weekend for fun. He's actually gay, but he still just rapes women. Just to demean them. Isn't it true, Joe?
Yeah.
It's a sickness.
Yeah. Next question.
How big is your dick compared to the other guy in the comm? 1 inch bigger. Is your dick bigger than your friends? Yes, I just said that. If you had to choose to have sex with one of your male friends, which one of your male friends would you choose?
This is going to be awkward if they listen to it.
Conway, because he's like 12.
Is he actually?
No, he's like, I think he's 14 or 15.
Yeah.
But from the sound of him, he sounds like he would be quite
you always say
soft,
feminine.
Yeah, young boys are more feminine.
Prepubescent. Feminine, yeah.
Well, he's not prepubescent quite, but
probably doesn't have much.
He'd probably be relatively hairless.
Yeah. Hairy, yeah.
What's your favourite fruit, drink, food, sport, movie, television, show, play, or video? Also, can you parkour? Favourite fruit, probably watermelon. Is watermelon is a fruit, right?
I'd go with banana.
Don't like bananas. Texture's horrible. Watermelon, just oh god. Especially like in the summer of watermelons.
Yeah, I got them, I guess. My favourite drink, Pepsi Max.
Possibly Fat Frog. It's a mix. It's a cocktail. It's a orange Bacardi Breezer, a white Smirnoff Ice, which is white, and a blue WKD, plus peach schnapps and vodka. So good, especially when it's like really cold. It tastes so good. Even if it wasn't alcoholic, it would still be so good. Just I can't even explain it.
My favourite sport is football. What about you?
Basketball. I actually answered that earlier. And food is probably
pizza, I guess.
Between pizza, fish and chips, and lasagna, because it depends on whether it's a really good fish and chips. Like the best lasagna is my favourite food.
The best food I ever had is.
But like, thing is, between lasagna, fish and chips, and and pizza.
Yeah.
If with all of them a bad pizza, fish and chips, garlic, and lasagna, the pizza comes out way on top, and the fish and chips always remains in the middle.
Yeah.
Fish and chips always remains in the middle for all the things. For the best ones, it's in the middle. For the worst ones, it's in the middle.
Yeah. I think like, the best thing I love the buffalo wings they do at TGI's. They are amazing.
I haven't had them.
With their that's amazing. If you have their buffalo wings with the Frank's hot sauce, what they call it. It is amazing. Best thing I ever have.
Okay. Yeah. Movie, television show, play, or video. My favourite film of all time is Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. Absolutely loved that film. Seeing that in the cinema was...
I haven't really had much of a favourite.
One of the best things I've ever done in my life.
I watched The Avengers the other week. I thought that was really good.
Yeah, it was good, but I certainly wouldn't put it in the top 5.
Yeah. Fred the movie.
Oh God, yeah.
That's my favourite. I actually watched it in the cinema. I just did it as a joke.
Actually,
yeah. I actually went and watched it. Only because Pixie Lott was in it.
You gave him money, Pixie Lott.
Yeah.
Did she have her legs out?
Yeah. I can't remember probably. Television show. I'm gonna go Britain's Got Talent because that's the only thing I watch.
Possibly Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad. Series 5's gonna be good.
I generally don't watch TV. I think TV is just a waste of time unless watching it with friends or like someone else.
I just watch it downloaded.
Really, I only watch it for social reasons, and that is only reality TV shows because they're the only things you can actually talk about.
In terms of plays, I don't really watch plays and videos. It's kind of, I assume you're just generalising all movies and etc. So I already answered them.
No, I can't parkour.
I can't parkour either. I have very bad balance. I have bad hand-eye coordination.
I've just never tried it.
I'm weak. I can't lift my own body weight with my arms.
Wow. You really should.
Well, I'm a lot bigger than you.
Yeah, but
the bigger you are, the more difficult it is. This is such a new question, but I wanted to buy World at War for PC. Already had the PS3 version.
You have hypotonia.
What?
Do you have hypotonia?
Hypotonia?
Yeah.
What's that?
Hypotonia
yeah.
is a state of low muscle tone.
Yes.
So you have low muscle.
Yes. Just so I can get custom modded zombie maps. It's an old game made for older Windows, but I can still play on Windows 7. Or if anyone else can answer it, I can order tonight. And to confirm, they never did offer modding for Black Ops, correct? Hopefully they do for Black Ops 2. Yeah, you can play it on Windows 7. I play it on Windows 7. Most people do.
Yeah.
And they never confirmed zombie modding for Black Ops 2. I mean, for Black Ops. They haven't confirmed anything about modding for Black Ops 2 to my knowledge. They talked about mod tools, but then they only released multiplayer mod tools. So, yeah, that's kind of sucks. On a scale of 1 to 10, how awesome would it be if you, Link from Legend of Zelda, the girl of your dreams, and any other fictional character or friends were to use Pokemon to fight off Nazi zombies that are riding motorcycles? Also, do the commentaries last longer with more questions, or will it all end when you run out of questions? If there were zombies in the real world, that wouldn't be awesome.
No,
it'd be a struggle to live.
And plus, if you were with a dream girl, would you really want to be with Pokemon and fictional characters?
Well, yeah.
Is it really going to help?
Well, yeah, of course, Pokemon existing is never a bad thing. But
yeah. It's not really going to help with your
zombies as well.
quest
It depends. It depends what Pokemon I have. If I have like such awesome Pokemon that I can just not really have much effort in fending off the zombies, then sure. If I just have like an Alakazam that just sets up like a massive barrier.
Mm-hmm. Next question.
You could fly around with her on the Dragonite. And also, do commentaries last longer with more questions, or will it run out of questions? I don't really get this. Having more questions is going to make it last longer.
Yeah.
Joe, do you feel inferior to Richie because his dick is bigger than yours?
It's not how big it is, it's how you use it.
It's both.
And I will use mine, hopefully.
Well, it's whether you use it, to be honest. That kind of doesn't really matter.
But then again, like, the size only really matters when you're in that situation anyway. So
outside of that, it's kind of just annoying.
It's more of just teasing. Like, you tease people.
Like, ha ha ha, you've got this, but you can't use it. No, 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 no.
No, I mean, it's more like you just, like people laugh if they find out they've got like a 3-incher.
Yeah.
But like, yeah. So the only really advantage of having a big one is more like just so you can laugh. Yeah.
I wouldn't laugh at someone that has small.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean, people won't take the mick at you.
The deaf schizophrenic people hear voices.
Probably.
I would imagine they do if they were not deaf from birth. Because if you're deaf from birth, then you wouldn't know what a voice sounds like.
Yeah, I was thinking about that one time. Wait, hold on. I'll got a phone call again. Read a question to yourself for now.
So unprofessional. He's doing this on an iPad, and I have to record the whole thing because he's not on a computer, so he can't use Audacity, which means that the voice quality is going to be a lot lower than it could be. And he takes phone calls during it, and Jesus, he's such an unprofessional man, and he can't hear me right now. He doesn't know I'm just bad-mouthing him. Anyway, what's the most disgusting thing you have ever eaten in your life? I don't know. Possibly a gherkin, honestly. It's not a ridiculous thing, but it was really terrible. Or possibly the stuff that you put on your nails to stop you from biting them. I used that for a little bit, and I like bit my nail with that on, and it's absolutely disgusting. Do you think that Jessica Alba is smoking hot, and would you have sex with her? Is that even serious question? Yes, and yes. I would jump at the opportunity. Coke or Pepsi? I like
Pepsi.
Diet Coke is my choice.
Yeah, I know this is fairly unprofessional, but like I'm getting phone calls, so can't answer them.
Supposed to mute everything. Just abandon your life.
Will we be finished soon?
Fairly.
Because I want to finish soon so I can go out. Because, yeah.
Okay. Do you guys love me? No.
No, right, let's speak through the questions. No, I do not love you because I don't know you. Why is the next question. I don't know why.
Blue. What languages do you know? And if you learn one instantly, what would it be? That's by Blue Needs a Hug.
Blue Level. He's put his name on there.
Yeah, Blue Level.
Let's see if he is YouTube famous. Because he's put his name at the end.
I'd go Japanese.
Oh, he's got 0 subscribers.
I'd go Japanese.
Wait, what language? Well, I know French and English. And if I could learn one instantly, it would be...
It's got to be Japanese. Just go to Japan and be like...
I don't want to go to Japan, they're weird. They have tiny penises.
Exactly! No competition!
Yeah, I'm thinking the big adam, aren't
I want to be like, oh, it's a god!
I would probably learn something useful. Like, I wouldn't use... I don't know.
Plus, you could watch anime without subtitles.
Well, I don't watch it anyway.
Maybe if you could watch it without subtitles, you would.
I would probably just learn something like German. Just sort of, like, one of the base... Or Spanish, maybe. Yeah, something like Spanish for Spain.
That's boring.
Spain, it's a nice country, if I want to go there.
I'd learn alien language.
Right, someone says, woo, Dark Envy. Yay, I've been spotted.
Right, question time. If you could have any airsoft... Actually, I would learn C++. Or Java.
Oh, yeah. I'll just learn, like... I'll be fluent in JavaScript.
Java. If you could have any airsoft weapon and go into an airsoft tournament, what gun would... And in what environment would it be? E.g.
His spelling's almost as bad as Dave's.
Yeah. I'd have an M60 firing, like, ping-pong-sized BBs.
I just have a pistol.
Just crack people's skulls.
Actually, no. I want a sniper scope, like a scope sniper rifle.
And it would just be a narrow hallway. And it would be an M60 with a riot shield attached to it, which, like, the butt of the thing goes through the riot shield, and just like mow everyone down.
Yeah. Next question.
If you were in bed with a hot girl and a gay guy, who would you turn your back on? Well, I'd first warn the gay guy. I'd be like, "Come on, can you just not do anything to me, please?"
Yeah.
And then the hot girl would probably be like, it would probably turn me away anyway. So I'd probably lay facing the hot girl, but then I would assume that if you were to pick a random gay guy, he's not going to rape you. Just as a random man isn't going to just rape a random woman.
I'd face the hot girl.
Though if it was the proposed scenario that is implied, where the gay guy is going to bum you, then...
Yeah, but you can rape the girl.
See, in the pro scenario, I assume that it's consensual with the girl as well.
Yeah. It doesn't have to be rape anyway, she can do it.
So, the question is it worth taking it in the arse to get laid?
Let's move on, this is awkward.
And I don't know.
It's one of those questions that you just don't know what to say. You don't know, right, what is the right thing to say.
Well, I don't think about what's the right thing to say. I think about what my opinion actually is.
Yeah, but what? Because you think
I don't know what
good and bad at the same time. You don't know what.
I don't know what it's like to take it in the bum, and I don't know what sex is like. So I don't know whether it'd be worth it. Joe, how do you feel about being short?
I'm just. It's not really much of an advantage, I'd say. All it really brings is disadvantages. So I don't really like being short.
At least you don't bang your head on beams.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Nice job editing, Joe. Hope to see more montages.
Thank you very much. You will soon. I've got 3 edits lined up for July.
Oh. Watch out.
Yeah, watch out.
If you were the boss of Activision and you could remake all of the Call of Duty titles, which one would you like to remake the most, and what would you chance in it? I probably wouldn't do remakes. It doesn't really seem worth it. You?
I don't know. I don't really know. I don't have a problem with the games. I know what people do.
What's your favourite game of all time? The Metallica Fan 1990. For me, that is between Ocarina of Time, Portal, and the original Pokemon.
Mine is Guild Wars. It would have to be Guild Wars.
Hmm.
And it will be Guild Wars 2 when it comes out in a couple of months.
I can't possibly say that. Actually, Portal 2 as well is in there.
No, mine is Guild Wars because I played that game for like 5 years.
Do you know who Meatwagon22 and Spiderbite is, and have you played with them? I know of them. I don't
know them.
Know them personally, and I have not played with them.
Same.
Do you like Uncharted? Can you add me on PS3? I don't have PS3.
Nor do I.
And how much do you make on YouTube? I'm not allowed to disclose how much I make. It's part of the contract with Machinima.
Well, I've made 6p. Yeah.
6p.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, Cowbeef's comment was flagged as spam. Yeah, that's going to be bad. Would you rather share a double dildo up in the bum while laying in a bath with shaving blades covered in lemon juice, you will survive it, for 8 hours long, or suck each other's dicks off 69 style while being raped by 2 black men up your asses for 4 hours straight?
That's disgusting.
I'm going to go with a bath.
Yeah, because at least it's not you giving me it, because it's the dildo.
And plus you can just kind of lay very, very still, and the blades won't really do anything.
Yeah.
I mean, you probably get cut a bit and it'll hurt, but 4 hours of a black man raping your ass.
Oh.
That's gonna leave some damage.
If both of you had a cockfight, who would win?
Probably me.
Yeah, but no, not necessarily. Mine has more strength.
Really?
Yeah.
How would you possibly know this?
I don't know, it probably is. It's got guns.
It's got guns. It's got like, what? I've got a freaking laser. Or like a Death Star cannon. I don't understand how that would end.
Is it just
it would just be us slapping our penises together repeatedly. There would be no winner.
Don't put that in my head.
There is no winner in this scenario. Only losers.
Yeah.
Would you rather be stuck in the middle of the desert for 1 week or the middle of the ocean while on a boat for 1 week? P.S. You can only have some food for the first 2 days and the rest with nothing.
Well, does it say anything about water? Because you can get water if you're in a boat.
No, you can't. It'll be salt water.
Yeah, but you can still drink it.
No, you can't drink salt water.
Why not?
It'll dehydrate you more than it'll hydrate you.
Really?
Yeah. You can't drink salt water.
Well, if it'll rain, and then you can just catch the rain in your mouth.
I suppose. Yeah, I'm going to go with the ocean as well. It'll be cooler as well. The desert would be horrible. You'll probably get more sunburn on the ocean though, because of the fact that the water reflects it back up. It depends what the boat's like as well. I'll probably go with the boat. If you had to sleep with anybody in the world, who would it be and how much would you pay them? Well, it wouldn't be anyone that you know.
Why wouldn't it?
Because
it's like what I was saying earlier. I'd much rather do it with someone that I know.
It would be someone that I know that's not famous.
I wouldn't see, it's like what I was saying earlier. People assume I would choose like a model when I wouldn't.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't say who the people are. Because
I think the only reason I'd ever choose like someone really famous is just for like bragging rights.
Yeah,
which
I wouldn't care about it.
But I'm not really a fan of getting bragging rights. I'd rather do the thing that I enjoy the most. I have a high-end-ish PC. My Windows Experience Index is fairly high. My graphics were 7.3, and I have a 550 Ti, and recently the rating went down to 4.5. What can I do to improve this without spending a load of money on a step-up GPU?
Just don't look at the rating.
The ratings are... I don't really know how reliable those are.
I know.
they fluctuate around a lot, and one rating might not be an accurate representation, but if it's just jumped down that much, then there may be something wrong with your card. But I'm not an expert on that, so...
I don't actually know what the rating is of my PC. I don't think I've looked at it, like my new PC. Because there is, isn't it? If you go on the...
Yeah, mine's 7.9 on both the graphics things, which is the highest. Which is weird, because obviously it can be higher. I could have another 570. I could have two 690s.
Yeah.
Which would you rather smash? A TV, an Xbox, or a guitar? P.S. All politicians?
Yeah.
I think you meant to write. I don't particularly...
I don't really care. I'd probably smash an Xbox because it wouldn't have to be mine, and I would just smash it anyway, and it would be easier, and there wouldn't like be any glass that would like come out and smack you in the eye and kill you. And
yeah, I'm probably going to go along that same line. And politicians, I don't have a particularly large hatred for politicians. Some of the American ones are complete dicks, but...
Do you like Poe? I have no idea what that means.
The only Poe that I know of are the ones from Legend of Zelda, like the ones that fly around, but that would be, do you like Poes?
Yeah. Are you gay or ever thought about a man?
Oh, you meant to say pie. Do you like pie? I like chicken pie.
Oh, right.
I like meat. I like pies with meat.
I like steak pie.
Yeah, I like steak pie. I don't like...
I quite like the pie equation.
But it was spelled P-I-E.
Oh, yeah.
Are you gay or ever thought about a man? By Lego Man 371. I am not gay.
No, I'm not gay. And I haven't thought about a man sexually.
When you say thought about a man, I'm sure many times in my life I have thought about a man. It would be pretty difficult to go through life with never having a man cross your mind.
Yeah.
But I don't generally sexually fantasize about men.
Yeah. Which is better?
Bros before hoes or hoes before bros? Well, if they're a hoe, then bros before them, because hoes are not nice people.
Yeah, but I think you just mean like...
A beautiful and lovely woman, I think my friends would quite happily allow me to put them before them, because they know that it's not a common thing for me. It's pretty much a non-existent thing. Yeah, if I would put a lovely lady before friends, but I wouldn't just abandon friends.
Friends get boring, don't they?
I wouldn't say that.
I mean, if you're with the same friends, like, you don't enjoy being with them as much as you would with
I find more so. The better you know people, the better time you have with them.
Oh.
I mean, someone new, certain level of awkwardness.
Yeah, but it's not someone that's new, but like, yeah, someone obviously that you know.
Which is better, Windows or Mac? Windows.
Windows, without a doubt.
Mac and basically like a console that can't play games. Cheese sticks for the win.
You want to be my friend? Sure.
I'd be a friend on Steam. Does that count?
Do you prefer pizza or garlic bread? Well, garlic bread's more of a starter, so I'd probably say I'd rather have pizza if I had to choose one.
Generally, if someone were to offer me either a pizza or a thing of garlic bread, I'd go for the pizza.
See, I'm not good for garlic bread, to be honest. It depends what kind of time it is. Which is longer, a rope or what?
Which is longer, penis. A rope? What?
Right, we're almost done, quick.
Yes, a rope. Yes?
I need to leave.
Why?
I don't know, because I need to go out.
Okay, there's not that many questions left. We can do this. Do you have any advice on how I can treat my mouth ulcer? It hurts really bad.
Don't chew it.
I don't have any. Joe says don't chew it.
Don't chew your gum, because that's what gives you them, doesn't it?
I'd imagine you can get some kind of cream for it.
Plus, you spelled ulcer wrong, you're just saying.
Is COD Zombies your only zombie game, or do you like other zombie games, such as my personal favourite, Resident Evil?
Killing Floor?
Killing Floor. Killing Floor a lot. Killing Floor. Loads of Killing Floor. Do the British have political parties like in America? Yeah. And if so, what would you describe yourself as? Explain. I wouldn't really put myself under any of the parties. I don't really follow politics that much either.
Same.
If a zebra travels fast enough...
Zebra, you're not American.
If a zebra travels
English
fast enough...
commentary.
If a zebra travels fast enough, thank you, Joe, for that. Does it turn grey?
No.
It may appear grey, but it won't be grey. Do you have trouble finishing what you start? Very funny. Did you get it? He didn't finish the question.
I do get it.
And he's asking about not finishing things.
I know. I get it.
Didn't finish the question.
Funny
because he didn't finish the question.
I get it.
I wasn't sure because he didn't finish the question.
I get it.
So I thought
Why
you
am I
might not
asking
get
so
it.
many questions? I don't know, but you should really stop.
Okay.
Do you think COD Zombies
Why
needs
didn't you
more
ask?
guns?
We didn't answer the question. Yes, I actually do have trouble finishing what I start.
No, because
I haven't finished the Devil May Cry. I haven't finished my Devil May Cry, and I haven't finished my Nuzlocke. And the Nuzlocke may never get finished because of reasons. But Devil May Cry probably will, eventually. Why am I asking so many questions? Because you have the desire for me to read your questions. You have the desire to ask questions. You're probably bored. Do you think COD Zombies needs more guns or a better selection? If so, what guns would you add? Have a greater variety of guns that aren't just straight up killing guns. Like things which do special stuff. It's things like the VR-11. What is your favourite gun? Like, if you were in a movie, what would your character's gun be? Prime and sidearm. It would be a M60 with the chainsaw on it.
Yeah, I'd go for I'd just go for a deagle and a something, I don't know, a nice gun.
Sidearm, maybe like a rounder's bat.
I'd go for an intervention and a deagle.
360 YY ladder stall zombies.
Yeah.
Did doing that Moab May video with Yoti make you feel like a badass?
Oh, yeah, I saw that yesterday.
You
didn't say anything about you doing that, did you?
Didn't I?
No.
I think I did. I think you just weren't there at the time.
Did you record it all, all the whole written script and stuff? Did you
I recorded all my lines separately.
Oh, so you didn't sit in a Skype call with all of them and just record it? No.
Recorded it all separately because it would sound better.
Yeah. Cool. What did it make you feel like a badass?
Not really. It would take a lot for me to feel badass.
Yeah.
It was good though. I was pleased.
Yeah, it's alright.
I think it came out well. How big is too big? Tits, arse, and dick. Well, it depends on the person. Large breasts.
I'd say 7.5 inch dick is too big.
Saying I'm too big.
No, I'm joking. If it was just tiny, what are you on about?
I think too big is like...
I said mine was 25 inches.
I'd imagine
that's about right.
I'd imagine that past 9 inches is too big.
To be honest, I don't really know what is too big for that. I don't really take much interest into the size of the male genitalia.
And for tits and arse, for us, it's kind of when cellulite starts appearing. That's when it's too big.
It's when what?
Cellulite starts appearing. Like little holes and wrinkles and stuff.
No, I guess.
And
anything that's not fake.
For breasts, it really just depends on the build of the person.
Well, they're usually only too big when they're fake.
Yeah, for the most part.
So, when they're fake...
It's quite rare for breasts to be too big.
Yeah.
What is the best recorder to start out with to record gameplays and montages? If you're on PC, Bandicam. If you're on consoles, then possibly the Ava Media thing.
I'd say don't go for the Hopage HD PVR because it's not a very reliable device. Like it disconnects from my computer and says it can't read it and stuff, and like if I try and move it around houses and stuff and put it in a different TV, it just won't display sometimes, and it just.
If I were to get something for my Xbox, I probably would get the Ava Media thing.
Yeah, or like a Blackmagic, apparently, good ones.
And that is the end of all the questions.
Yeah.
There will be a link to Joe's channel in the description.
There better be.
On his channel, I'm sure there'll be one to mine, won't there?
Yeah, but I might not put gameplay to mine.
Huh?
I might not put gameplay to mine. I might just put it like up with a picture and let people listen to it.
What, put the entire thing up as one video?
Yeah, maybe. What?
Possibly.
Yeah, and then just
podcast style.
Yeah, and then just let people listen to it. And that way, I can make YouTube money off of it. Because yeah.
We can do the monetizing thing on it, and it won't be on gameplay.
Yeah, could do that.
But it's kind of negligible from that, though, isn't it?
Right.
The amount that you get on that is kind of negligible, isn't it?
Probably. I want to see like how successful it is on my 100 view video. Probably not even that, actually. You'll get like 50.
Anyway, leave a rating if you enjoyed it. Favorite if you really, really enjoyed it.
Just to give him some YouTube money.
Favoriting doesn't give you YouTube money. Well,
yeah, but it gives you more.
It does in a roundabout way, because if you like or favorite something, then someone else is more likely to see it, and if someone else is more likely to see it, then someone else is more likely to view it, and if someone else views it, then it's another view, which is more money. So in a roundabout way, it does, but it's not a direct thing. So people that say like, "Oh, it doesn't help me if you like the video. I just like to see the feedback." No, they're bullshitting you.
It does. All my videos that have more likes have more views.
Yeah, more likes does lead to more views. But anyway, that's kind of off topic. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe, etc.
Check me out.
Everything. Check Joe out, etc. Goodbye.
Bye bye.